We're taking a live look here at Key West, Florida, as we track Hurricane Helene. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. The storm is just hours from making landfall in the Big Bend region of the state. NOAA's hurricane hunters are flying over the Category 3 hurricane. It's forecasted to make landfall tonight with catastrophic and deadly storm surge expected in some areas. The outer bands of the storm are already impacting the region with flooding. Mandatory evacuations are in order for at least 20 coastal counties, and federal task forces from around the country are getting into place if needed to rescue those who do not heed the warnings.
Every minute that goes by brings us closer to having conditions that are going to be simply too dangerous to navigate.
Now, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia have joined Florida in declaring states of emergency.
Tampa International Airport has suspended all operations ahead of Helene's arrival. At TF Green, any flights coming from Tampa or Sarasota today were canceled.
Some Rhode Islanders we spoke with say they drove from the Gulf Coast to Orlando in order to get a flight home. Jake Holter joins us now live over at TF Green International Airport with more. Jake.
Yeah, Mike and Shannon, some people we spoke with say they are glad to have made it to Rhode Island for fear of getting stuck in Florida as the storm rolls in, but others say they weren't concerned in the slightest.
We were lucky enough to get out before the brunt of it came in.
I had no impact whatsoever.
Some Rhode Islanders back up north after vacationing in Florida, where Hurricane Helene is expected to make landfall in the coming hours.
If we didn't get on this flight, we were not getting on any other flights. We tried to get out yesterday and we couldn't. Everything was booked up, so we had to stay on the flight that we had and we got out.
John says he had no idea the storm was coming until they were already in Florida.
We had no idea that that was going to happen. Yeah. We were down there and then that's all the news was about the hurricane coming.
Others say they weren't worried about it.
When I left, there was no rain falling. The sun was shining. It was a bit breezy, but nothing to be concerned about at all.
Mary Smith was visiting her daughter in the suburbs of Orlando, which isn't expected to feel too much of an impact.
My daughter has taken some precautions to make sure she's stocked up on bottled water just in case, but they're only anticipating possibly some road flooding because of the heavy rain, but nothing really significant.
But for the Big Bend region of Florida, Helene is expected to bring catastrophic flooding and more than 100-mile-per-hour winds. And the Red Cross of Rhode Island has sent volunteers down to the areas expected to get hit the hardest. You'll hear from the regional CEO on the plans in place coming up on 12 News at 6. For now, live in Warwick, Jake Holter, 12 News.
Some Rhode Islanders have gone down to Florida to help those who will be impacted by Hurricane Helene.
The Red Cross of Rhode Island currently has 4 volunteers down south. Jake Holter joins us now live with those details. Jake.
And Mike and Shannon, these local Red Cross volunteers will be helping with evacuation shelters and feeding operations as the major storm is expected to bring potentially catastrophic damage.
It takes a village to respond to these things.
A handful of brave Rhode Islanders are down in Florida to help support those who will be affected by Hurricane Helene.
We have some folks from Rhode Island that are going down in leadership roles where they're coming in and they're running a shelter or they're running a feeding operation because they are so well experienced and trained.
Regional Red Cross CEO Richard Brannigan providing us with a status update on the volunteers.
What we're hearing is they're in the hunkering down phase where they're in a pre-landfall location, handling the evacuation responsibility for people who are in the path of the storm, and they are in the path of the storm as well.
We spoke with a man from Florida at TF Green Airport who came up here to vacation in New England. He says the area expected to be hit is particularly vulnerable, especially to flooding.
It's low there, and there's no barrier reef, and when the storms hit there, it's not good.
And while the storm itself is scary, the aftermath can have lasting effects.
I've lived in Florida my whole life, and I've been through multiple hurricanes. I'm a homeowner, a business owner, and the insurance for whether it's an automobile, your home, or your business is tough, and the storms don't help anything at all.
And Brannigan says that the volunteers can be deployed for weeks at a time, depending on how bad the area needs help. Reporting live in Warwick, Jake Holter, 12 News.
Jake, thank you, and count on 12 News to continue tracking Helene on air and online at WPRI.com.